I'm in Mumbai, and we saw a lot of this pop-up restaurant concepts
Right,
have started
right.
to come up. So we thought that a lot of these people from Mumbai don't want to go and set up permanent restaurants there because it's expensive capex.
Sure.
You don't know, you don't want to risk that if it doesn't do well, what do you do? What is the right pricing? So there are too many questions unanswered. And so we did something in Aurangabad where we did a concept of pop-up restaurants.
Pop-up restaurant.
Yeah, so we started something. So we started to invite restaurants from Mumbai and say, why don't you go to Aurangabad? Okay. We'll give you the space. We have restaurants which have walked out, so we have those spaces available ready.
Right. With
You go and set up a pop-up restaurant for 15 days, run an olive, run a Punjab grill.
Give them a...
For 15 days.
There you go.
Do a pop-up restaurant.
You got an
go there,
option.
feed the people there.
Yeah.
It's a differentiating factor
That's amazing. A pop-up restaurant. I mean, that is an experience, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's an amazing
So we had tremendous response to that. And from a operator point of view, it's not expensive because we're providing the whole space. The kitchen was set up. The air conditioning is there. Yes, you do not have your ambience, but I think you can still create through a visual merchandising, by doing some VM, you can still create that atmosphere. And you go there 15 days, it's like a food festival, but done by a restaurant. And we publicized the whole thing. And the support we got for this pop-up restaurant was tremendous. And I think we're doing our next one sometime in June again. So slowly we're encouraging. And that from a consumer's point of view also brings differentiating. They're sick of eating the same food, the same restaurant. So this just brings in newness and you get out.
It's called fatigue.
Yeah, absolutely right.
So what I was saying that Select City did these 2 editions of Asian Hawkers Market, pop-up concept for all Asian concepts across the first Delhi, and then the next edition was across India. It was a very nice experience, and I think, what you just said, it basically the fatigue sets in, and you have to sometimes, think that if a customer is, or if a guest is coming to a mall, then he's expecting that this place is going to be Zara, this place is going to be Gap, this place is going to be Louis Philippe, this place is going to be some food joint or some McDonald's. But when you surprise him with some element, like you put up a pop-up store, or you put up an art gallery or a flea market, which is not expecting, is not ready for that, but I can assure you that the most time that the person or the guest is going to spend in that particular area, because that's the surprise element, and that's how you can keep something, as the gentleman said that, he does about 150 different events in a year. Hats off to you, because it's not an easy task. But, pop-up concept coming back is a very great concept. I think a lot of malls should think about it. It also gives us an understanding of the customer. It's a real-time experience, and you can also innovate in your own cuisine, because, as the gentleman said, I would not like to have that old dal makhani and butter chicken, but actually I'll tell you that's what sells the most. And this fusion food is basically short-lived. You can have very nice-looking plate on your table, but that's also, kind of teaches us a lot of things, that what we should do and what we should not do. And chef special is something also catching them like wildfire in the F&B industry. So all these things, I think, is a good initiative, should be promoted and should be adopted well.